But in terms of being a gift, the female is mentioned before the male. So this is an honoring for the female. And getting back to the ayah that I want to speak about regarding Maryam alayhi salam. Just to get the context, وَإِذْ قَالَتْ إِمْرَأَةُ إِمْرَانَ رَبِّ إِنِّي نَذَرْتُ لَكَ مَا فِي بَطْنِي مُحَرَّرًا فَتَقَبَّلْ مِنِّي إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. Mentioned Muhammad when the wife of Imran said, "My Lord, indeed I have pledged to you what is in my womb." And she done this for the sake of Allah SWT. So that this muharrar, notice muharrar is used, the masculine, because she wanted, because they're the ones that have this role. So even when she made the dua, she made the dua for a male or a muharrar, and she thought it was going to be a male. When she became pregnant and and then gave birth, what did she say? She said, "Inni wada'tuha untha." I've given birth to a female. So she was amazed, or you could say shocked, that, you know, if Allah accepted her prayers, how could she be given a female? So she was a bit, you know, put aback, you could say. Now I've left this part out, this part here, this and that, for a reason, because it's actually not her speech. What she actually says is in blue. She says, "Inni wada'tuha untha, wa inni sammaytuha Maryam, wa inni u'idhuha bika, wa dhurriyataha min ash-shaytan ar-rajim." But notice something. This is actually in brackets. This is actually not a statement made by her. It has been embedded in. It's an embedded sentence, or two embedded sentences that Allah makes in the third person, which is "Wallahu a'lamu bima wada'at." Allah knows what she gave, meaning that there's no mistake involved here. And this is a lesson for us when we make dua for something, and Allah answers it, but in a different way than we asked. Allah a'lam, Allah knows. We think that this is right for us, but it's not. That's one of the lessons to learn there. But anyway, "Wallahu a'lamu bima wada'at, wa laysa dhakaru kal-untha." And the notice here, وَلَيْسَ الذَّكَرُ كَالْأُنْثَى, that the male is not like the female. Now, some scholars actually said that this was actually the kalam of Imran to Imran, وَلَيْسَ الذَّكَرُ كَالْأُنْثَى. And it's actually, what they think it's actually a praise for the male, because she was actually saying, you know, why do you give me a female? A male is better than a female. That's actually incorrect. Other scholars, what they say, if Imran to Imran was actually not, I would say objecting, but she was actually saying this. If she was saying this, what you would expect would be وَلَيْسَ الْأُنْثَى كَالذَّكَرِ, because she got a female. So when you get a female, you say, but the female is not like a male. But here it's وَلَيْسَ الذَّكَرُ كَالْأُنْثَى, but the male is not like the female. So here actually there's praise for the female. And Allah knew that Maryam would do the best job than any male. So it is also honoring for the female. That's a statement made, not just in her case. This is Allah SWT is actually saying this in the third person, and in not specifically in this context. It's a jumla i'tiradiyya, but it's mentioned, although mentioned in this particular story, but it's not a specific statement. It's a general statement that the dhakar, the male, is not like a female. So there's honoring for the female. And you put the thing that's honored later on. Just an example, for example, you could use, for example, an iPhone, and you're trying to, somebody's got, you know, another brand of phone. You're trying to say an iPhone is such a great phone. It's the best phone. And you're talking about, well, he's got, for example, a Nokia. And you want to say that it's, the iPhone's better. So how would you say it? You tell me a Nokia isn't like an iPhone. An iPhone is this and this and this. But you wouldn't say the iPhone is not like a Nokia. See the difference? You always mention the thing that's better after, not before. Yeah. So that is a jumla i'tiradiyya. Okay. And that completes lesson. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.